What's up, guys? So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I got this trade. The main reason why I'm shooting this video is to let you understand my thought process behind how I got the trade and how you can do that also using HORC, and to also make you know that with HORC what matters is not just knowing all the things about the concept, but having a model or models that you are looking for, what you're looking for personally whenever you come to the charts. And that's how you can be able to get trades like this and others too. So it's depending on your model. Any HRC trader that you see today that is doing great as a model is not just relying on the whole entire model saying I trade HRC concept. Every one of us trade HRC concept, but what's the model that you're looking for? What's your model with HRC? So that is the reason why I'm shooting this particular video. And then I hope that with this video I can easily give you a kind of model that you can easily look for whenever you want to trade HRC. So let's get this done. So this is the trade that you're seeing here. I bought from here with my stop loss and then I exited here. So let's go to futures chart so that you can see the breakdown of the trade. Okay, so we're on futures chart. This is the trade on futures chart. And yes, how did I get this trade? So this move downward on this day, 3rd of July. On this day, 3rd of July 2025, this move downward is it was a news that happened there. And then you can see that the coordinates with this particular low, it gave a true breaking structure. That is, it was trend answer. So for those of you that understand that, trend answer just means that where sellers take out sellers or buyers take out sellers, that's a true breaking structure. So boom, let me come from this angle. What am I looking for whenever I want to take a trade concerning this model? What I'm looking for first is the true liquidity that is calling price. Yeah, I'm not looking for exhaustion absorption first. I'm looking for, although I've been following price like a story because I love following price like a story, but the first thing that I'm looking for is what is the true liquidity calling price. If I can get that, I can be able to know, okay, all I just need to do is to look for a zone that can sponsor me to that true liquidity. That's my trade right there. That's my trade right there. So here we add this before this news move. It happened in New York around 1:30. New York opens 1 p.m. Lagos time, like many of you know. That's GMT plus 1 or Lagos Nigerian time. So New York opened as buyers. The participants that opened New York were buyers, and then it flipped to sellers, making this high a true liquidity. Making that a true liquidity. So that high became a true liquidity. Because when sellers take out buyers, the origin of the two lows or highs that took out each other will be true liquidity. So that was what made this high a true liquidity. So price sold all the way down to this place. You can see this zone that I marked out here. This zone that I marked out here was because whenever you have sessional true liquidity like that, what you'll be looking for is an 8-hour zone to help you sponsor price back there. Now I knew that this is a true breaking structure. I was sure. But at the same time, I knew that they were going to retrace. How did I know that they were going to retrace? That's another thing on its own. There is a kind of coordinate that you will see that will make you know, like mentorship students know that already, but I'm not teaching that publicly. and make him know that price is going to retrace. But even if you don't have that understanding, you can still catch this trade. But I understand we just have been a plus. So I knew that price was going to start retracing from here. But even if you don't know that, all you need to do is just go to 8 hours time frame, and um all you need to do is go to 8 hours time frame and then look for an 8 hours zone that can help you sponsor price towards there. Now let's go to 8 hours time frame. Let me first hide the drawing so that it doesn't get too rough. So this is where we're looking at. So let's go to 8 hours. So let's see. We have this red candle here. That's the zone that they bought from. That's the zone from 8 hours. Why are we coming to 8 hours, by the way? The reason why we are coming to 8 hours is because, majorly between major sessions, like between London and New York, for example, price has 8 hours between the two sessions. So that's why we come to 8 hours time frame to pick our zones to target sessional trade liquidity. You get, for daily, price has a day between today and tomorrow. Is a day. So we go to daily time frame to pick our zone. The majority of people don't even know that simple, that basic stuff. So that's why I'm explaining that. So we came to 8 hours because we have 8 hours between major sessions. So this is the 8 hours zone that we came to, and then that's the zone that we came to. So let me if I draw it out, all my drawings will come back. You can see that's the zone that they dipped into. So let's go to one hour time frame to check something very interesting. Remember, I told you that I'm giving you just something simple that you can look for anytime you come to the chart to study HRC and to take trades with HRC. So the first thing I looked for was the tradability that I want to target. So I need to look for a zone that can sponsor price to that tradability. So this was the zone. You can take your trade straight up from here, or you can refine the zone. You can see this week here is the week of this candle here. This 18 o'clock candle here is a refinement of the zone, but I didn't take my trade from there. I don't even trust that zone as say inside this big zone, and this big zone is too big for me to target just this eye here. So what I did was that I waited for price to close. I waited for price to close beneath this low. Like, this low was the lowest low that they took out for now. Before that my bet that I took this low here, this low where I put this orange line, it was the lowest low that they took out. And then what I would just waited for there is that you wait for price on 1 hour time frame to close. That means this chart here, this particular one here, you wait for this candle to close, this 1 o'clock candle, this 13 o'clock candle, you wait for it to close. You get, once it closes above, the lowest node that I took out, that's a sweep. So majorly, basically, I'm looking for a sweep. That sweep will help me know that okay, they have started the buy from within this zone. Price start the zone and buy has started. So what I'm looking for next is that whenever this candle closes above that as a sweep, you can even buy from the opening of next candle straight if the stop loss is not too much for you. You get, but from 1 hour you just go to 5 minutes to refine. After that candle closes, just come to 5 minutes. Very simple stuff. Or I don't want it to go too low to 1 minute. Let's just stay on 5 minutes. But make sure that one candle has closed as a sweep candle. So that's a sign that is a signal that price wants to buy back, you know. So I just waited for this was when this candle here was where the next hour opened scan here. So I just waited for that candle to retrace a bit, and then I took my buy, put my stop loss beneath this low. I was sure that this low is protected. The low of that 1 hour that was a sweep, a protected low. The moment you see that, and remember where we're coming from. We didn't just take that alone. We're coming from that HORC tells us that this is true liquidity calling price. So that's why we're buying that from that place, and then we're targeting this place. And with HORC, just like what you know is that our true liquidity is our target, and then our target is our bias. Very simple stuff. So that's just it, guys. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then make sure you join the Telegram, because we are releasing, as time goes on, we are increasing the value that we're giving to the Telegram community, and you guys don't want to miss out on that. You don't want to miss out. So that's just that right there, right? So I just gave you a model that works, and very simple. With this, a lot of people can be profitable with Chelsea, but it's just as simple as that. Take care, guys. Good luck and good trading.